Alright, we are videoing. Alright, so the answers are written. People who are listening at home, I'll send you the answer key if you need. Send me an email if you want, otherwise I can show you when I get back. Questions? Yikes. Nobody? Yeah, go. 20. Okay, 4n squared equals negative 2 minus 6n. What's the first thing we have to do?
I was thinking, okay, get them, add 2
Okay,
and 6n to both sides.
correct. What are you trying to do?
Get it equal to 0.
Correct. So 0 on the right-hand side, this should be 4n squared plus 6n plus 2. Okay, good. Equal to 0. Now what? Let me see. Take over Rosie.
And then there's a GCF of 2.
There is a GCF of 2. What's left behind?
2n squared plus 3n plus 1.
Good. Does this factor again? Oh, math people. Yeah.
Isn't it? Unfoil.
It would be unfoiled if it didn't have a 2 in
Wait,
front.
hold on. It was magic.
Magic pair. Correct.
I forgot. I don't have my sheet out.
That's right. So multiply these, 2n squared. There are really only 2 pairs that work. 1n times 2n, and negative 1n times negative 2n. Those are the only pairs I can think of. Do either of those work for this? Go.
The top one does.
Top one. How do you know?
Because 1 plus 2 equals 3.
Right. The 1n plus 2n is 3n. What do you do with that pair?
Then you insert it where the 3 would be. So
Right.
we do 2n squared plus 1n plus 2n plus 1 equals 0.
Correct. And then there's going to be a 2 in front here equals 0. So Andy, take over.
So,
John?
so then you do
Just ignore the 2 in front.
grouping?
Yes. Does anything come out of the first pair?
Yes.
Like what?
Take out n.
N. I'll put a big parenthesis here. So N leaving behind what?
2n
Uh.
plus 1.
Good. What comes out of here?
1.
Yeah, the only thing that comes out is a 1. Normally I don't do that, but I need parentheses matching. It's what's left. And keep
2n
going.
plus 1.
Yeah, is this going to work?
Yes.
Yes. These are the same parentheses. Pull them out in front. So 2 parentheses, 2n plus 1, followed by, what's the leftover is what we're doing?
n plus 1.
Yes. Somebody tell me how to solve this. Isabella, take over. I've got something times something equals 0. How do you do that?
You
There's a property that'll come galloping to the rescue. What denotes things away with.
it's the property of 0.
Yeah, including all of the pads and such. They are distracting. Yes, I know. I'm mean, cruel, and unusual. Put it away. Go.
The property of 0.
Yeah, 0 product property. So how do you do that?
You do 2 2n plus 1 equals 0.
Yes, or,
And then n plus 1 equals 0.
good. Go ahead and do this for me.
You,
I'm gonna get in by itself.
okay. You divide n by, or, well.
You do, but there's something
minus
first.
1
Yeah, minus 1 first. And then what do you get?
And then you have
So far.
2n equals 0. And then
Equals
0, or negative 1.
negative 1. Good. Keep going.
And then you divide n by 2.
Okay. So what do you get as an answer? N equals.
And,
It's not a whole number.
oh, okay. Negative 1
Over.
over 2.
Exactly. Just leave it as negative 1/2. And then this one.
And then you do minus 1.
What do you get?
N equals negative 1.
Exactly. Those are your 2 solutions. Does that work for number 12?
Yeah.
Doing okay? Any other questions? Yes,
Can I go hold punches? Oh my.
can you what?
Can I hold punches?
Yes, you can hold my, yes. Go.
Can you do 16?
16, yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, the substitution one? The, does we have that one done? Which one? I need some space, I just realized that I wouldn't have written so large. You, people watching at home, you can just hit rewind. So 6x minus radical x minus 2. I'm going to kind of turbo speed this one because we've got to get into the homework for today. But I would substitute u equals radical x. It should look like this. I'm going to add the opposite. 6u squared. Tune in. 6u squared. If u is radical x, then u squared would be regular x. This is plus negative 1. Negative 1u plus negative 2. That you can factor by magic. This becomes negative 12u squared. And I'm going to list all the pairs. 1u times negative 12u. 2u, let me get this out of the way. 2u times negative 6u. 3u times negative 4u. 4u times negative 3u. 6u times negative 2u. And 12u times negative 2. Am I pointing toward the screen? She's so aware that thing costs $700.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty good.
I saved up for about 2 years.
Yeah, you too.
So please, it's fine. Yeah, careful.
No, it wasn't. He does not have me.
All right. So, which of these, if any, works? Go.
The first one.
This one?
I mean, the first one, right?
They have to add up to what, though?
Negative. I mean, this is the last one.
This one?
Wait, hold on, what's happening? Oh, never mind. The 3 and u and negative 4.
Correct. There you go. These add up to negative 1. So I'm going to plug those in as the magic pair. Looks like this. 6u squared plus 3u plus negative 4u plus negative 2. These factor by grouping. There should be a 3u coming out. Be careful. Don't leave anything blank. When you divide out, there will always be something left. This is 2u plus 1. So it's not 0 and it's not blank. It's 2u plus 1. 3u divided by 3u is still 1. This, you can pull out a negative 2 and then 2u plus 1. That will work. Pull this out and you get 2u plus 1, then 3u plus negative 2. When you're done, put the u back where you found it. So 2 radical x plus 1, 3 radical x plus negative 2. That is your answer. Does that make sense? Okay. Any other questions? And again, if you find ones later that you didn't discover earlier, you can always send me an email or catch me outside of class. Right, and just so everybody's aware, Thursday is, for us anyway, is set aside as a retake day. So if anyone wants to retake either chapter 9 or chapter 10, I will reserve the in-class for Thursday to take. You'll only have time to do one of them in class, probably. Right, if you really super hurry, you might get 2, but I kind of doubt it. It would be a rush. So if you need to retake both, schedule another one. Schedule another one outside of class. But Thursday, be prepared either to retake one of the 2 tests or to have something to work on for the entire hour style. Okay.
Are we gonna have one
Today, depends on how far we get.
No.
Any questions? Questions? All right, again, if you have any other questions on this, email me or catch me outside of class. I'll be happy to answer those. And take out your notes, please. Actually, no, I take that back. Take out, did I give you a score for 11A? Way back as last week?
No.
Okay, take that out. I would like to score that. And then read out the answers. 11A was, we were talking about fractions, and I think graphing them on number lines was good.
I was gone because of the time.
Okay, if you can get that in by Wednesday. So 11A is in Albert. I think I need this computer out of the way. People watching at home, we'll be ready in about 30 seconds. You can probably fast forward about a minute. It should be saved. Yes. We're on page 502. Anybody?
I'm just gonna restate
Stop,
things that
be
can go
encouraging.
contribute.
What?
I'm watching it. I don't care what it takes. I'm watching a game. I'm not gonna miss it. No one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Just tried to watch the
Yeah.
Lions. And then we just gave up because
Why did you?
All right, let me go around and check.
Much better.
Everyone should have 11A out for me to check. It is, let me look at the problem real fast. Right? It is 3 through 5, 6 ABCD. Basically 6 through 11 ABCD and 14. Okay.
Mine's in my folder. Can I give it to you at the end of the day? Just ran out here.
Good. Yeah, people who are checking this in later, don't forget, otherwise the computer registers it as a 0.
I'm pretty sure they've been playing all on their
yeah, they play terrible
teams.
games.
But the teams we've been playing are better. I guess.
More?
Yeah.
Are you Michigan?
Good enough.
Yes.
Grab your ready writing utensil.
One time you start arguing, music.
One of these things. And the answers are as follows. Starting at number 3. Number 3, if a 5-digit number is written down, which of the, in other words, show that that this works with an example. You did not have to do 3B, just 3A, yeah, quick. Hurry back, yes. Number 3A, pretty much any 5-digit number you want, with all the digits the same. So you could have done 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, etc., etc. And they want to make sure that this thing is divisible by 41 and 271. One way to do it. So want to suggest one? There are 9 possibles. By the way, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 is cheating because it's divisible by anything. Go, yeah.
99999.
Okay. 99,999. What I want to know is this divisible by 41 and divisible by 271? There's only one way to find out. Let's try it. So 41 into 99,999. 41 goes into 99 twice, that's 82. 17. Bring down the 9. This is 4 times 164. 4 goes into 159 3 times. That's 123. That's 6, and this is 36. 369. Times 4 is 36. Yep. 2439. No remainder. Is it divisible by 271? Find out. We've got 99999. Oh, excuse me. So we've got 271 going to 999, I think 3 times? No, wait. 2750? Yeah, 3 times. Hang on. 813. That's not chit chat, please. This is 6, 8, 1. 1869. I think it might go in 5 times. And that's a total guess. I have absolutely no idea. 5, 3, 1355. Oh, it can go more than that. 60. 6, 742, 40, 212, 16, 18. Yeah, that's it. 360, 1626. 3, 4, 2. And then 2 goes into 2439. 7. Let's try it. 7, 7 times 7 is 29. 4, 7, 2 is 14. 18. Oh, that's way more. Let's try 271 times 9. That's in front is 9, 7 is 63. 2439, ding, 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 ding. Goes in 369 times. So it works. The only way that we know of to make this thing work is try it. See if it works. Questions? I will show you a little bit of a trick. 271 times 41. You said, now, here's a quick trick. How do you know if a number is divisible by 2? I mean,
The last number is divisible by 2, or
right,
it's
the left,
even?
or if it's even. How do you know if a number is divisible by 3? Go.
You add all the numbers up,
Add all the digits up, and then what?
whatever it equals.
If 3 goes into that, then 3 goes into the original thing. Sorry. Tell me, what would be true? I've just found a number. It's divisible by 2 and divisible by 3. What else is it divisible by? Take a guess. If it's divisible by 2 and by 3, then it must be divisible by something else. 6. Sneaky, yes? What if something's divisible by 5 and divisible by 2? It must. You gotta multiply them. You gotta be divisible by 10. So if something's divisible by 41 and by 271, then it's gotta be divisible by 271 times 41, right? You might say, well, who cares? That's a monster number, isn't it? Watch. 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 7 is 7, 2, and then this is 271. Oh, wait, no, that's stupid. Hang on a second. 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 7 is 28, 2, 4 times 2 is 8, 10. Watch this, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's how they knew. Because any 5-digit number, 11111 definitely goes into it. So the 2 little numbers that multiply to it go into it. This, by the way, is a trick that they use. You know when people, you have a password on your computer, and they say it's encrypted so the hackers can't read it? This is one of the tricks for encrypting things.
Wait, isn't it DOS?
So there are whole college courses on this, where if you find out better and better ways to hide things and encrypt things, if you can get really, really good at this, they pay you good money for that.
Wait, wow.
There are jobs for this.
Oh.
No, not just for picking numbers. But if you can find better and better ways to hide people's passwords so that hackers can't get into them, they pay a lot for that.
Do
you could pretty much write your own salary for that. Yeah. Questions?
I have a question.
That was number 3. Yeah.
Hackers, do they like, how would they know your password to begin with?
They don't. They just find really clever ways to guess quickly.
And it actually works sometimes?
And they sometimes can crack into your computer and have the computer tell you your password.
How do you do that?
It's a long story.
I need to use it on.
Wait,
There's
you know
lots
how
of
to?
ways to do it. No. I do not do this, by the way. I know it in theory.
Are you a hacker?
No. By the way, we're filming, thanks very much. No, I am not a hacker, thanks. Okay, moving on. That was number 3. Now we actually got some number answers. Grab your pen. Number 4. Part A. They said write the coordinate of each. Part A is 0.8, or you could write it as 3 over 4. My fault.
Oh, yeah.
3 over 4. Part B, 2 and 1/4, or you could have 9 over 4. Either way is fine. C, negative 1 and 1/4, or negative 5/4. Either one is fine. And then D, 3 1/2, or 7 over 2. And it repeats, yeah.
Can you say A, B, and C again?
Yeah. A was 3/4. B was 11/4. Oh no, sorry, 9/4. My bad. And then C was negative 5/4.
What if you make those into mixed numbers?
It'd be A is 3/4 no matter what. B is 2 and 1/4, and C is negative 1 and 1/4.
So it's okay if you do that.
Correct. Yeah. Either way is fine. Everybody get a number 4. All right, number 5. You have to put your own dot. Point A is 6 over 7. Just be careful. They've marked these out in sevenths, so you got to count. Like if there's 11 sevenths, you got to go 11 spaces to the right, and so on. So for number 5, point B should be 10 over 7. Should be 3 spaces past 1. So 10 sevenths. When you get to 1, that's 7 little dashes. So you got to go 10 little dashes over. Point C should be 17 over 7. Should be 2 and 3/7. So 3 spaces past 2 to the right. And then point D rather. Did I do point C? Yeah, I did. Okay. Point D, just go 4 spaces to the left of 0. And you have negative 4/7. Part D, what is the distance between B and C? That is 8 over 7. You could also have said 1 and 1/7. So 8 little spaces, 8/7. And how far is it between D and A? 1/7 of a space. Question? Sorry, was that 5? Yeah. The distance between point D and point A should be 1/7.
What is happening?
5D.
Oh, I see what they're doing. There's 5, part A, part B, part C, part D, part E, and then there's point A, point C, and they're 2 different things. So let me read these off again. Part A, because point A they gave it to you for free. So part A, they're asking about point B. So I'll just read off. Part A, the answer is, where am I? There it is. Hang on a second. Should be 10 over 7, which is 10 spaces to the right, or 3 spaces to the right of 1.
Wait, are we still on 5?
Because people wanted to repeat it. Welcome back, Rob. Yes.
Why thank you.
Part B, it should be 3 and 3/7. Should be 3 spaces to the right of 2. Yeah, 2. 2. For part C, should be 4 spaces to the left of 0. Part D, they want to know how far it is between points B and C. So part D, you should have an answer of, wait a second, I lost it. That should be, hang on a second. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
What in the name of all that's holy? Oh, they had a space in there that shouldn't have been there. This distance between them should be 1. Okay. Part E, the distance between them should be 10 over 7. Yeah, sorry about that other one, they goofed it up. I'd send them a letter, but they're probably dead. The people who wrote the book. Part C, maybe they're not. If you're not, God bless you. If you are, God bless you, I'll be praying for you. On November 2nd. Including math book people who have died. You can pray for them too. Number 5F. Is there a point midway between point A and point B? Yes, at 8 over 7, or 1 1/7. And for part G, is there a point midway between D and A? Yeah, it's at 1 over 7. 1 over 7, yeah, really.
What was E?
E should have been, the distance should have been 10 over 7. Or 1 3/7 is okay. Any repeats on number 5? Man, that was annoying to read off. Number 6. Each of the following is in decimal form, correct to the nearest hundredth. These, part A, 0.75. Part B, 0.75. By the way, you had to divide it out and then just, by the way, did anybody long division on these? You can stop after the third digit. Third digit tells you whether to round up or round down. Part G, part C rather, should be 0.17. Part D, 0.17. Part E, 0.18.
We only had to do A through D.
Oh, that's right, sorry. Number 7. Did I have to do number 7? Yes, just A, B, C, D.
Mr. Cochran,
Yes, sir.
for point C and D, is it okay if you just did point 1 and then the 6 with the line above it for like 6 feet?
That's correct for the first one, but not for the second.
What was C?
C was 0.17.
Okay.
Yeah, they wanted you to round to the nearest hundredth, because the two numbers are technically a little different.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they wanted you to round to 2 decimal places for every single one of these. Everybody good at number 6? Number 7, they want to know between what two integers, that means round numbers, do the following fractions lie? 7a is between 0 and 1. 7b is between 2 and 3. 7c is between -1 and 0. And 7d is between -2 and -1. Any repeats? Yeah.
6B.
6b, that was 0.75. Rounding. Everybody good at number 7? Number 8, the first 4. Reduced to the lowest terms, 8a is 1/2. 8b is 2/3. 8c is 5 over 17. 8d is 17 over 5. Any repeats on that? For number 8.
What's D?
D was, whoops, I gotta read it again. 17 over 5. Number 9. Change the following to fractions that have the same denominator. You should have 8 over 10 and 9 over 10. You didn't have to do anything with them, just change them. Part B should have 9 over 21 and 49 over 21. They're basically giving you practice for common denominators here. Part C, 3 over 72, 2 over 72.
Wait, what was it?
3 over 72, 2 over 72. They may have a denominator that was bigger than that. It is possible, but they want you to have the least common denominator. Number 9D should be 20 over 24 and 15 over 24. And repeats up to number 9.
Can you do D again?
Yeah. Number 9D is 20 over 24 and 15 over 24. Number 10, arrange in order of increasing size. The easiest way to do that is get a common denominator for them. Number 10 should be 2 over 7, 3 over 7, 4 over 7. From smallest to biggest. Number 10b might surprise some people. 7 over 4, 7 over 3, 7 over 2. And 8 over 10 and 9 over 10. Does everybody have 10b? Okay, 10c, 3 over 10, 1 over 3, 11 over 30. Those are in order. And number 10d, 19 over 8, 5 over 2, 11 over 4. Any repeats? Number 10. Yeah, Rosie.
C and D.
C and D? Okay, C was 3 over 10, 1 over 3, 11 over 30. And D was 19 over 8, 5 over 2, 11 over 4. Okay, and get a common denominator and that becomes pretty obvious. Any other repeats? Okay, number 11. A, B, C, D. Part A, negative 3 over 7. That's not equal. Number 11b, negative 8 over negative 5. Part C, negative 1 over negative 2, which is obnoxious. And 11d, 4 over negative 9. Those are the oddballs that were not equal to the others. Repeats. Yeah.
A and B.
A was negative 3 over 7, and B was negative 8 over negative 5. Any other repeats? Yeah.
C and D.
Okay. C was negative 1 over negative 2, and D was 4 over negative 9. Okay. That was 11. Skip down to number 14. Find the missing number. Part A should be 12. Part B should be 35. Part C should be 14. Part D should be 15. Part E should be 41. Part F should be 28. Part G should be 3. And part H should be 4. Any other repeats? Yeah. B was 35. Any other repeats? Number 14. All right, I have a few minutes. Any of those you want to see dissected? Yeah.
14H.
14H. Yeah, 6 minus 3 over 8 minus something. And then is equal to 6 over 8. The way I did this, have a look up here. Put an X here. It's a little bit easier. It becomes an algebra problem. I'm going to do it over here. I can simplify the top. That makes things a lot easier. It's 3 over 8 minus x equals 6 over 8. I'm wondering if anybody has seen something called cross multiply before. Remember that? You remember this, where if you have 2 over 3 is equal to 6 over x, and you cross multiply, where you have 2 times x is equal to 3 times 6, and that'll be 2x equals 18, so you divide by 2 and x is 9. I want to do the exact same thing here, cross multiply. It's something equals something. This multiply, 3 times 8, equals 6 times this thingy. Just mindlessly multiply. This becomes 24 equals, distribute, 48 minus 6x. That's an algebra problem. Add the opposite. Subtract 48, and I got negative 24. Sorry. Equals negative 6x. One step, divide by negative 6. X equals 4. Does that make sense? So yeah, algebra comes in handy, especially when you have these mystery problems. If there's a blank, you can replace it with an x. And then just solve for x. Let me do it another way. You could multiply both sides by 8 minus x, which is exotic, but it works. Yeah,
For All Saints Day, do we all need a theme, like each class?
that's an excellent question. Ask Mr. Osher. She'll know. We're almost out of time. So the lawyers among you may have deduced already, there is no homework for tomorrow. I would like to check off 11b tomorrow. So have that ready. If you haven't done it, then you do have homework. So 11b, which should have been done already.
How are we supposed to do it?
Oh, wait a minute. I was thinking of A. Sorry, my bad. I completely erased that. People watching on video, just fast forward that and pretend that was a blur. Pretend that was a commercial. Yeah, 11B, hold off. I'm gonna have that due on Wednesday.
Yeah, well, that's not true.
Okay.
As long as we're-
That should be, people at home, see y'all later. Somebody tell me, am I hitting? Actually, go ahead and tap it.